Okay, what is your name?
Nicole Savageau.
Nicole, and what are you here today?
For election integrity, in 2016, there was blatant election fraud with the DNC doing backroom deals. They pre-select their candidates. Our vote doesn't matter, but we're here to say our vote does matter. They need to stop doing backroom deals, and there's no honor in stolen elections. If you want more information, go to DNC Leaks, hashtag DNC Leaks, or hashtag election fraud on Facebook. You should.
So it's about time that we hold people accountable.
Exactly.
Right? Because if we don't hold people accountable for whatever misdeed happens, how can we go forward from here?
Yeah, and it's systemic because it's not just the DNC, it's the RNC, it's the whole duopoly, and then beyond these backroom deals, then there's the matter of our voting machines being affected, and I was during the last election up in Broward. I was in some polling places, and I got to see the equipment and take pictures. And they have antennas, transmitting the information, and basically our vote,
It's being hijacked.
Yeah, they're rigging it, and we gotta say no to that and make a change.
And what do you think about Brenda Snipes that you recounted?
Well, I was campaigning
her
for
resignation.
Well, I was campaigning for Tim Canova for both 2016 and this past election. So I know how she destroyed the ballots in the last election. And it's not just her; it's it's the people she works with. If she didn't say, if they didn't destroy them when she said,
that's what I said. I said hold her accountable to investigate who is behind her.
Yeah.
Because I believe that there are other people influencing that is not only her decision, but other people's decision that we don't know about.
And to add insult to injury, during the early voting, she was showing up at the polls right next to Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Like there's no conflict of interest there. It's like, okay, we're gonna destroy your ballots, and then we're gonna go. It's like making a mockery of the American voters, and it's just disgusting.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I think that we need to tell the people, everybody, that we need fair and honest elections, but without accountability, we cannot do that.
Exactly. And if you want more information on this case, go to DNC Fraud Lawsuit. You'll find that on Facebook.
You know that I did the same as Tim Canova did. I wrote to everybody. I requested a recount. I spoke to Dessner. I wrote letters to them in 2014 because I think that my election campaign was also rigged somehow. And they totally ignore me. I mean, Tim Canova is an attorney, right? I am from the populace, so I was completely ignored.
Yeah, well, and that's enough.
So if you are from the community, if you are a candidate from the community, they ignore you. So if they can do that to a lawyer like Tim Canova that is backed as well by other lawyers, I mean, what can they not do? So
yeah, and just because it's our right, I still will vote, but I don't have any faith in our system right now.
Exactly.
That
I voted
really
as well,
matters.
and I say I'm going to vote, but I'm going to pray that my vote counts.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, where there's blatant rigging, and I don't know how well they count, but I like to be positive about it, but I'm also a realist.
And I don't believe we can go into
ridiculous.
a 2020 election, the way that it is right now. So.
Exactly.
Something has to happen. Something we need to
and
do.
then the last election. So we're here because we saw firsthand what happened to Bernie Sanders. We all donated. We gave our time, our energy, our blood, sweat, tears, for that man. And I love his platform, but it's about the message, not the man. And we had his back, and then I don't know. I don't know.
But it is it doesn't matter about the partisan part of that, because I mean, if it wasn't for Donald Trump, we wouldn't even probably be here with this lawsuit.
I would be here.
No, because probably it wouldn't have gotten somehow swept under the rug like they have done many other things. So he's disrupting right now.
Yeah, well, he's just a front puppet, just like any, you know.
Well, I think he's doing a lot for us to be vindicated in every way possible.
Yeah, well, every time there's a tweet, look behind the scenes at what the corporate government is. He's just a distraction, and we have him because they can push the envelope further, faster behind the scenes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You want to say anything?
Okay, well, ask me a question.
What is your name?
Victor Nieto.
Victor. Are you Hispanic?
Sí,
Where are you from?
Cuba.
Oh, okay. I'm from Cuba too.
Very good. Very nice.
Okay, so what do you think about the future of the elections in this country?
I'm not very optimistic because the problem is I think that a lot of people think that elections are honest and free, and I don't. I no longer agree with that. I think that elections are not maybe not all the elections, but a lot of the important elections, especially, are rigged, and we have pre-selected candidates.
We need to start holding people accountable.
Oh, definitely. There should be a big investigation, independent from people. Perhaps we might have to go to the United Nations to get one.
Oh no, United Nations too, my belief, is a corrupt organization.
Oh, well,
so
then we have to do it for ourselves.
So it
We have
has to
do it
be
for
somebody that uphold the values of this country high,
Right.
so we can do something to fix what is already broken.
Absolutely.
Okay.
What's up, Marina? I think this gentleman wants to go through.
Uber, that's all.
Uber.
How many people did you see going inside today for the hearing in the 12th floor?
Well, I got here a little late, but we saw about 4 or 5 people going up. By the time we got here, it was already 9 o'clock.
So you were not able to see.
No, I'm waiting for them. I keep my eye on the door, and then we'll try to join them when they come out.
It's absolutely appalling, to say the least, that there is no media here.
Oh yeah, well that's part of the.
This is part of the
cover-up.
problem and the deceit, that
Yeah.
there is no media coverage at all here.
To me, that is evidence that there is something bigger than what the eye can see. That we have to dig deep, and a lot of people might call us conspiracy theorists, but I would change that. Not theorists. It's for the facts. Conspiracies are a fact, and it's just the regular way of doing business.
Where in the long run, all the conspiracy theories have demonstrated to be true. So
And they're no longer theories,
They're
right?
no longer theories. So
Yes.
okay,
So we might, I think that we might just have to build our own government. We're going to try. By the way, there is the lawsuit that Tim Canova is having for the 23rd congressional race that took place mostly in Broward County, and we plan to form a committee to support and help and publicize all these lawsuits that are happening all over the place that demonstrate, against that are actually against election fraud.
I think that would be a good start somewhere, a little independent thing, and then
Right.
from there, everything can be extended, nationwide, state, community,
Yes.
That's the way it should be.
That's the way.
Because we want not the partisanship thing. We
No.
want honest and fair elections.
Exactly.
That's all we
That's
want.
it.
We want people from the community to be able to run for for community seats, for state seats.
Yes.
Simple people,
Yes.
normal people, not only people that are lawyers or that are former judges or
No.
you know or
I-
former authorities or former teachers. No, we want community because community represent community.
Yeah, regular working people, people that depend on their own work in order to make a living. Those are the people who are mostly affected by the fact that there is no representation. That the fact that people that are supposedly representing us are really representing other interests that we have nothing to do with, and that are really against us in a way. So we just have to keep on fighting. And I hope that the news. I hope that you spread this around.
It will get spread. Believe
Okay.
me. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Marina.
So we're gonna wait now to see.
when they come out.
Behind me is the courthouse entrance. So we're gonna wait until the hearing ends, and let's see what
happened,
did
yeah.
they accomplish, if
Right.
they accomplish anything at all
Right.
today. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See you soon, guys. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.